Hi, I'm Selena for Who is Jesus Today, and greetings to all of my fellow sisters and ladies around the world, the globe, as we are still in the month of Women's History. And I have a few concerns about this particular season of Women's History that have not had there's not been a reason to have concerns in prior years back. I'm going to ask a few questions, okay? I'm asking a few questions because there's a comment that I heard that I really have to challenge. And why not, since I've been experienced with being a woman all of my life? I heard there was a young man on a college campus, and he had on a lipstick. And he says, anyone who wants to be a woman is a woman. Really? So what have I been doing all of my life? I mean, are you saying that I've been just existing in some imaginary form called womanhood? Have I been living out my existence as some kind of Disney character who does her hair and sometimes wear makeup, or I don't wear it, or I buy a women's fashion and I wear the color pink? Is that what it is to be a woman? Are you saying that my biological makeup from birth has nothing today in March of 2023 to do with validating me as a woman? I'm asking a global question. Are you saying that how I was born, my biological makeup, right? That's right. What a women experience each month throughout their lives, and then they go into the other stage, and then there's the other stage. And this happens to women who are biologically born as women. There is more to being a woman than a hairdo, cosmetics, an outfit, and high heel shoes. So in other words, what have I been doing all of my life? If anyone can be a woman. So I'm born into a gender that it's just up for grabs. Anyone can be a woman. What does that actually mean? Why have I had to apply to go through life filling out applications, doctor's records, and they're asking me to check off the box? I mean, you have to say you're a male or you are a female, but it depends on what a doctor you are visiting. You can say you are anything you want to say that you are, but women and men, there comes a time where we do have to use different types of physicians. What have we women been doing all of our lives if it's just so easy to be a woman? Because all you have to do is just say, I'm a woman. You just have to think that you are. It's so easy. So is being a woman imaginary? Is it an outfit that you put on? Is it accessories? Is it cosmetics? What is it? If it's not being born at birth biologically as a woman, so now just being a woman is like a costume, right? Or certain ways of acting like this and that. But honestly, I never really act that way. I don't. I mean, I just feel like when you see me, you know what you see. There isn't any reason for me to identify and to validate if I am a woman. You never have to ask me how I identify. You just have to look at me, and the way that I look to you, if I don't tell you anything else and I am not confused, then there is no need to ask that type of question. There is nothing for me to validate. I am who I am. So let's ask a reverse question here. If a popular statement that's floating, particularly around the United States of America, is anyone can be a woman, can anyone be a man? Can anyone be a man? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking to make those kinds of decisions in my life. I am not confused. I know who I am. I know how I was born to be a woman. I know what I have experienced. I've experienced a childbirth. I'm not asking any questions, and I do not need to validate any type of identity. What you see is what you actually get. Yes. And I know for sure that there is no confusion in who is standing in front of you. But I'm asking, if anyone can be a woman, can anyone be a man? And let's step outside of the box even further. Someone comes to your, say your home, and you have horses out there. And they decide to say, your horse is a cow. What will you say? My horse is a cow? No, this is not a cow. Well, don't you know a horse from a cow? And it says, well, no. I decide to say that your horse is a cow. I'm just really changing it because I want to. Your horse is a cow. And you look at them and you're going to feel like there's a problem. You have a problem. Either you need to get your head really examined, or I don't know what world you are living in that you can't tell a horse from a cow. Here, that may not be your best analogy, but can you imagine how we will defend a dispute about our animals or a domestic animal, but we will not defend who is a woman? You know? Right. Why is that so complicated? When you know a horse is a horse, a dog is a dog, a squirrel is a squirrel. Right? A lion is a lion. But now we're confused. Well, it's just that anyone who wants to be a woman is a woman. It's that easy? You mean all of this I've been doing all of my life, the physical struggles, even emotional, even just say societal, and you just say, oh, it's just that easy. You can be a woman if you want to be a woman. Can anybody be a man? That's a fair question too, isn't it? Can anyone be a man? How easy is this? That all you have to do is wake up and say, today I'm a lady, today I'm a man. It's like we're playing house. I told you I was going to ask some questions, but I believe that this plane has landed safely. How do we define a woman? Me. And so many, many others. Now, it's a one thing to want to be a woman and to perceive yourself as living out that role. But imagination and perception and what we think doesn't always make it so. Oh, you're free to imagine. But does it make it so? doesn't make it true. Because I think it, it doesn't mean that it is. That's the bottom line in various aspects of living. I may think I'm driving down the right road. Oh, I'm not bothered to drive, but you may think you are driving down the right road, but if you're not on the right road, you will not reach your destination that you're planning to get to. You can think it all you want. Because you think it doesn't make it true. Anyone can be a woman. That's too easy. That's too easy with all that women have gone through in society. Imagine you have to continue to live in a society and contribute to a society, and there's a problem with defining your gender, and it's just so up for grabs that how you were born now has turned into just putting it on. God help us. God help us all. But because you think it and you want it to be such a way, it doesn't mean it's reality. Until next time, shalom.